Three, two, one. Here we are. We're in the 2-minute warm-up, Mare.
Hey.
I don't. Oh, I got it.
Your phone up?
No, I have to put your thing on. We got to log Marilyn in. It's a crazy day here. Let's see.
We had the smoke detector beeping all night, every 2 minutes.
Oh, there it is. Gotta log Marilyn in. Oh, I gotta turn my volume down. Okay. There we go, and we only have 1 minute left.
Okay.
All right.
1 minute in the warm-up.
1 minute in the warm-up. So here we go. Hi, Candy. Good to see you.
You can do all the introduction and all your normal
I will.
shebang bang.
Shebang bang. And Krista, how you doing? Good to see you. She says my favorite couple. Oh, I don't know. Thank you.
John's live.
Appreciate it. And with that, it's 3 o'clock. So hey,
Beep, beep, beep.
beep beep, 3 o'clock. So hey, welcome to. Hi Debbie, good to see you. Thanks Krista for sprinkling. Hi Ada, good to see you. And welcome to Stand Tall. It's the Stand Tall Crafting Group. And Krista, we always say thanks for inviting us along. We appreciate it. It's always a pleasure and honor to be here. Lori, Resiliently Crafting, good to see you. Thank you very much. Ada, I don't know, did I say hey Ada? I don't remember. I thought I said hi to Debbie too. But anyway, good to see everybody. And we're pinch hitting, so that's fun. And Marilyn wanted to get a surprise project accomplished. It's a beautiful day here. Hi Nora, good to see you. And so we have an extra helper here too, which is really cool. Hi Ruth,
So
good to
stay
see you.
tuned, 'cause maybe you'll get a sneak peek at
Get
her.
a sneak peek. And okay, so it's Marilyn and John, done by me, coming to you live from Magnolia Hall on the Delaware. And we're in front of the barn. The barn's behind us.
No, it's not. It's in front of
It's
you.
in front of me. Oh yeah, it's in front of me, but it's behind you. And Mare, I missed what Candy said.
Oh, I didn't see it either.
Thanks, Nora.
She probably did one of those darn Seymours.
No, I don't know about that. I'm not sure.
Yeah, so I'm behind the scenes, and we were very, very fortunate to get one of Santa's elves to help us today. One of the gnomes came out, or the forest fairy. What are you, gnome or forest fairy? We don't know. It's some little secret person there.
Okay, there we go.
I have a really stiff neck.
Sorry about that.
Somehow
I don't know why. We're right by not too far from the router.
I have a really stiff neck, and John yesterday had vertigo, and so we were able to recruit a helper to do some of the manual labor today. Oh, to be young.
Oh, to be young. I'm going to step out of the camera a minute. Hold on.
Does our helper want to scoot in and just wave? Here's our helper. Hello. She's very enthusiastic.
Okay. What am I doing, Mare?
Digging a hole, John.
Okay.
We have a fun project today, and as we go along, see if you can guess what it is, what we're making. But it requires some manual labor. Oh man, Candy said she got something in the mail that touches her heart. That happened to her today.
Oh, it got, okay, great.
Glad you got it, Candy. Yeah, sometimes it's the little things that mean a lot, just knowing people care, and just thinking of the person. You can pray for them, but then sometimes it's nice to think of them other than just in prayers. Let's see here. Hi Harley, how are you? Yeah, we're having a great day. Candy said you're a cutie. She's a bit shy, but she is very cute. She warms my heart. And you want want her to help you with that, John, or you're okay with that?
So far, so good. But
Okay.
if you want to dig, you can dig if you want.
So what do you think we're making, guys?
Huh?
Hi, Denise. So we're making something different. I made these before, but I didn't use this technique, so it'll be really fun to see how it works. It's really something exciting, and I always need more stuff. Hi, Nora, if we didn't say hi to you. And there are 40 eyes looking. Up here comes the assistant. Oh, Candy said she's making memory hearts for her cousins. Well, how nice is that? Out of old shirts, Candy. See, this is where you need youth power, and we've been very blessed. We got some help in the garden more recently, and it's really worked out well. And so having a young, strong person is always good, and this particular young lady is an outstanding student and in the Honor Society and all, and an outstanding athlete. And she already signed, and she'll be playing field hockey. So Zelda said she wished her Mississippi soil was that fertile. Well, this was bamboo here, and I started trying to remove it 10 years ago by myself when I was younger and stronger and more enthusiastic, and ran into a problem. Hi, Carol Ruth. And we ran into a problem, and then we ended up hiring some professionals to come in and finish it. So we put loads and loads, 10 years of wood chips have been put on here. Every time we take down a tree, it gets chipped up and goes into here. Candy said, out of my 3 aunts and my mom's clothes. Oh, how cool is that? Thank you, Carol Ruth. Hi, Martha,
Mary.
how are you?
What are you thinking, man?
What do you think? Is that good, do you think? We'll ask our ditch digger here. What do you think?
Yeah, probably is.
Good? Okay. So now we have a
Half the
hole, and this isn't exact science, but we're going to see how this works out. And we're going to be the guinea pigs. Like I said, I made these before, but I made them very differently, and it was years ago. And I used Martha Stewart's directions. And if any of you have followed anything Martha Stewart does, it's always a lot more complicated. Hi, Carrie, how are you? Martha, always makes things very complicated, and our things are perfect when they're finished. This isn't going to be perfect. This is just going to be something fun. And so we're now going to be lining it with a garbage bag, and I think we should double. Do you think double that one too, even though it's small?
Alright.
We tore open the bag, and hi Donna, how are you? We tore open the garbage bag, and we're lining the hole. You guys know where this is going and what we're making? Because we don't know. When you figure out what we're making, tell us so we know how to do it. Hi Diana, how are you? And if you just jumped on, we were very fortunate. We have a young, very academic, very athletic young lady that has been kind enough to help
You don't have
us.
to rush, man. It's okay.
What?
I was telling her I just have to rush.
Okay, and so now we got this all lined up, and you guys know yet what we're making? Hi Nina, how are you? So you'll pour that in the small one first.
I don't know. Should we dig another hole too?
It's up to you. Maybe 3 is enough, do you think? We'll see how it goes.
All right.
So now if you want to push the wheelbarrow up in the view. I'm waiting for guesses, guys. You usually are pretty good at guessing what's going on. John's got his wheelbarrow and we're waiting to see if that's in a good place. Yep, perfect, John.
Okay.
You want to see? And what happens? But when people make comments, that shows up. Hi Giselle, how are you? Okay. See the wheelbarrow there. Uh-oh, Denise doesn't know. A mini pond, wouldn't that be cool? But actually we have like a little pond that I pulled out yesterday. It's like, what do you think, fiberglass or something? And it has like a little fountain. We set that up before. We didn't get the chance to put that out this year. Maybe we will. Would look really neat near the gnome house, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Ruth says she hears the geese. Yeah, there's plenty of them here. Nora wants to know if we're making a compost hole. So just keep watching. So we got the wheelbarrow and everybody's thinking a pond. And Arlene thinks a statue. As we go along, keep shouting out your comments. So it's funny, the other day I spoke with Candy on the phone, and I don't know what happened. She does not sound like how she normally sounds. I'm so used to John reading all the comments that I think everybody sounds like John. And then when I have the privilege of hearing them, I'm like, no, that's not you. Pam thinks a sidewalk. And this is, what's this called, John?
What is this?
Oh, Nina says she likes the table and all. Thanks, all that came from Buy Nothing. The table and the chairs that are there. That, oh no, we don't have the chairs out now, but we have really cool chairs too. And they all came from Buy Nothing. And it's really nice. We moved everything back. Slowly we're making more grass and all to cut where the bamboo was. But this is going to be something that's going to go by the gnome house. And actually we got a really cute picnic table the other day. Bought that. So John is now dumping Diana said stepping stones. Isn't there a song about that?
Yes.
And Denise says concrete rock, and Krista says that's a very neat project. We hope it's a neat project. We like to live on the edge and do things sometimes that we've never done before. And my friend is having a birthday coming up, and did you see the kitty litter person on me? Did you look that up? We have to look. And she likes cats, but she doesn't like having kitty litter pans. So she doesn't want a cat because she doesn't want a kitty litter pan. Okay, so now we have, do you want to show them what the bag is, John?
Yeah, right.
Just so they know. It's mortar mix, and of course on here it's delayed, so you'll see in a second. It's delayed. The writing is backwards, guys, and I don't think Facebook allows you to reverse it anymore, but it's the Sacre mortar mix. And it came from, hi Judy, how are you? And we have the helicopter flying over now. It's noisy. And last night there was some sort of search on the river. They had all boats with the flashing red lights. Denise said she must have missed that episode of Martha Stewart. I think it's gone back.
Okay, here we go. There's no turning back now.
There's no turning back now, so John's now adding 4 quarts of water. And it has to be water. New Jersey water. You can start ho ho ho.
says pour it in the well.
What?
Pour it in the well first.
You come around on the other side. You hope from this end. This was always my job growing up. I'm sorry, I'm trying to talk loud. The planes are really annoying, but I hope you can hear me now. Can you hear me now? I'm really close. I'm right under practically right under the phone. So they're adding 4.
Well,
Sorry, guys.
it's 4 quarts.
Oh, is my sound turned up?
Yes. Yeah, Mayor, it's up.
You sure?
Yes.
Okay. Sorry that it's so noisy here with the plane and all. A lot's happening in our neighborhood. It's like Mr. Rogers' neighborhood.
Yes.
So John made a well. He's going to put 4 quarts, is it, of water in there?
Well, it wants 5.3, but
Okay.
Mayor says start with 4 and then we can always add.
You can always add. You can't take it away. But growing up, my dad didn't buy the mortar already mixed up. I had to measure it, and I was a little skinny kid, and John could testify to that from pictures.
Do we need any more?
I don't know.
Don't fall in.
We'll see.
And I had to mix it, and it was so much sand and so much, I guess it was cement. And I mixed it so my dad could lay brick. And that was always my job. I had an old wheelbarrow and an old hoe, and I had to mix it, and Candy said, Denise must have good ears, and Sandra said, no problem hearing. So, Ryan, do you want to get a little more water in there, Chris? He's going to need more. You want to get a certain texture. Susan said she remembers making concrete with her daddy, and she made a lot of stepping stones and things. Yeah, that would be really cool to make stepping stones too. I didn't think about that. Make it soft.
Only go halfway. Right.
And you can always add more, but you can't take any away. And so this is kind of the tedious thing, and you need upper body strength. So if John gets tired, he's got his reinforcement to help him. Carol Ruth said she can hear fine, and I'm trying to speak loud, guys, and face up towards, that's enough, I think. It's, they always tell you measurements, but you should have the feel. And when I was young, my dad never gave me measurements. It was all feel. So at 5, 6, 7 years old, I knew how to mix this for him. Candy said she helped mix cement too. As a skinny little kid, she was doing sidewalks and steps and lots of mixing. Yeah, when we were young, we learned a lot of good things. The one thing we learned was that we were free help. And my dad was really good at bricklaying. Well, he was good at anything. He learned how to build a house. He learned how to do everything. But I always wanted to be the bricklayer and not the mortar mixer. And to this day, I still haven't tried laying brick, and I keep thinking I'd love to try it. I know how you put it on. Nina said, how fun would it be if Scott were here? Yeah, Scott would actually know what he's doing. Her husband, Nina's husband's contractor, I think.
Yeah, he would know.
He would know how.
We're just winging it.
We're just winging it, Nina. So if you decide to do this, yours will be perfect, and you'll put us to shame. But the good thing is, for the people that have no knowledge and no skill, they might think it's okay. It's a good thing Scott's at work and not watching this. He'd be horrified.
Probably.
I think you're going to need more water, aren't you?
Yeah, a
It looks
little
really
bit.
dry.
Yeah.
Put it all in, Ryan. And I think you want to get more water. I think it's going to even take more than that. Yeah. Can I tell them your story about measuring and mixing, John?
Sure.
Okay. We don't trust John with the measuring and mixing too much. I don't know whether anybody's had, hi Barbara, how are you? Had a colonoscopy, but when I first met John, he was going to have one. And I didn't really disclose ahead of time because that's not something that you just disclose when you first meet somebody. And later he told me what happened. You know, you get that, what was it, powder, John?
It
Yeah,
was,
you're going to need a lot more water rye. Candy
Yeah, I
said,
think it
oh,
was
I
like-
heard it's going to be really hot where you are.
powder and liquid, I think.
You had this powder and you had to mix it with liquid and take the medication and do the prep the day ahead of time. Has anybody done that colonoscopy with that kind of medicine? I know now we have all different stuff. But anyway, John mixed his medicine, and yes, you're going to have hot Diana too. We had a beautiful day today. Hi, Nora. So
I'd say just put half for the moment.
John mixed the medicine and he took it, and really you're supposed to be spending the day ahead of time on the toilet. It gets pretty ugly.
No, at night. You take it like 5 o'clock at night.
You take it, John said, 5 o'clock at night. Well, he mixed his medicine. Yeah, Susan said, what a joy. He mixed his medicine and he took it at 5 o'clock at night, and what happened, John?
Didn't work.
It didn't work. And the next morning he
No,
got up.
not the next morning.
What? When?
No, it was like
More water,
8:30, 9 o'clock, 8:30, I think 8 o'clock or 8:15. And I called the pharmacy. I talked to the
I'm
pharmacist.
sorry, Barbara. I don't know why you can't hear. Some people can hear and some can't.
Talked to the pharmacist and I realized I made the measurements incorrectly.
He
So
made,
I had to go run to the pharmacy before they closed and get another
yeah, that's good.
concoction. And then I mixed it together and took it. Well, you know, by midnight or 1 o'clock, you're supposed to have everything accomplished. And of course, because I took it later, it lasted all night and into the morning, and I barely made it to the outpatient.
So we do trust John with the mixing of the stuff.
I think we're good now.
Yeah, I think we're good with water now. Yeah, it looks good, doesn't it?
Yeah, I think it's going to be good.
See what it looks like, guys? It's all mixed together, and it's like a little bit runny, but not too runny.
Well, it's not all mixed yet.
And that's how you, if you're letting brick, you use a towel and you put that on. And I remember watching my dad. I still have that imprint in my brain for like 70 years. And I remember that feeling of mixing that mortar for him and crying because it was such a hard mix. So maybe if you want to pour the big one first, you might only get the big one and the little one poured. What do you think? I think we're going to need to get more mortar.
I think you're right. I think we thought it was going to make more than it does.
Yeah, we thought it was going to make so much more. So actually, our little forestry helped with digging holes ahead of time. So we anticipated making at least 3. But I think we're, thank you, Jeannie. I think we're only going to maybe only get the big one done. We may have to go and get more mortar mix tonight.
Maybe.
But yeah, we thought that one bag would do a few. So does anybody know what we're making yet? Have we said?
No, we haven't said.
Candy said she can feel it in her arms as she watched you mix. She said, I'm saying everything she's writing. It's funny because all these, you meet all these people on here and their life has been so similar, that are in the same age and grew up in the same kind of socioeconomic maybe. Their fathers came back from WW2 and put the kids to work, and Candy said she can feel it in her arms mixing this. Candy said a memorial for your
wanna
pets.
see how it
That would
feels?
be really nice. So we're getting help here. John's calling in recruits. So this was my sidekick for many, many years when she was young. And so it's so much fun to have her here to help us today. What's some of the craziest things you did with me when you were little?
I don't know.
Heck,
I don't know.
wear that fairy dress. She had this little fairy dress she loved, and she loved fairies. Will this embarrass you?
I don't care.
She had this little fairy dress that we'd gotten at the thrift store and was really fancy. And I don't know how old, preschool. But as soon as she got to my house in the morning, she put on the fairy dress. And over the days and the weeks before, it got a little shredded and had seen better days. And I had to try to sew it together to throw it in the washer. And it was just a little bit crazy. But there was a point where her mother told me, do not let her wear that fairy dress. So I said, okay, I won't. But as soon as she came to the house, she ran right up and put it on. Now, what grandmother would say no to a cute little girl that wanted to be a fairy? And she would play with all our little fairy stuff in the garden. And she has a wonderful love of gardening. I guess it's really strong with the ladies in my family. Yeah, Candy's very sweet memories. How's it look, guys?
Looking pretty good.
It looks like we're going to be okay.
Does it feel pretty consistent, right?
Yeah.
You want to do the big one? Because I think there's only going to be enough. We thought there was going to be enough to do 3. Has anybody made a legitimate guess yet of what we're making? Come on, guys.
It's pretty good.
I'm not saying it's a grandchild. I'm just saying we have the same jeans. Oh no, you have shorts on and I have a skirt, so we don't have the same jeans. Am I allowed
Jiggles.
to say it's a grandchild?
I don't care.
It jiggles.
Yeah. Guys,
Alright,
you
so-
didn't make a legitimate guess yet.
You want me to hold the wheelbarrow and you talk to them?
I don't care, whichever one. It's okay.
And make sure that
I can
the
hold it
bags
up.
We have to move the camera.
just...
We have to move the camera, guys.
So close your eyes for a minute. John's going to move the camera so you can see the next step. And come on, guys, we need some legitimate guesses.
Which one are we doing? The far one?
The
or
big
close
one.
Whoa. You want to tilt it down, I think, a little bit more.
Is that good?
Can you... Yeah, I guess that's good. Okay.
You want me to
that's
hold the
perfect.
wheelbarrow because it'll be heavy?
It's
And
fine.
then just,
I got it.
huh?
It's fine. I got it.
You're okay?
Yeah.
So this is like the heavy
Alright,
part.
so bring the wheel up to here.
So
Good.
these are some bigger ones.
And
No,
let's see.
Ruth, you would think it's stepping stones. and
Hold
that's-
on. Go back just a little bit. Like that.
And like I said, I made these
Okay,
before.
roll low.
And that would be cool, our rhubarb leaves. I've made them before too. And a bird bath would be really cool. Actually, that would be fun to make a bird bath top, wouldn't it?
Oh yeah.
We could do that. And flower pots, I've made them before too. And I used the Martha Stewart recipe, which it had peat moss and all kinds of stuff. And we did
Okay.
it with some other people, with my Earth Society, and we used one of those machines like just a crank. Yeah, bird bath is cool, and I guess we'll do that next. Your mom wanted a bird bath, didn't she? Yeah.
Probably.
On the top, we can make that. So we'll be back and getting some more. And the good thing is this mix is outside, so it's easy for us to get at, what's it, Home Depot?
It was.
Yeah, Home Depot. They have it outside, so you don't even have to go in to get it. And if you somebody will load it in the car because it's
It's
time
80
ago.
pounds. It's 80 pounds.
It's 80 pounds, so that's why it was good had Susan said a pedestal. That would be neat. We have a bunch of pedestals that need tops. So we'll just put some. I know I love when they make the big leaves. Yeah, this is really making one. One big one. So you guys,
I guess the other
still
bag
not
will
getting
do
a
the
good
other two.
guess. Yeah, Lindsay, what do you think we're up to? We thought we had enough
That was
to
gonna
make
be the
3,
hard
but we're gonna have to,
Oh yeah, I thought about that. But I don't know.
It's going to be heavy as heck once it's set.
yeah, it is, that's what, you'll have to dig out along the side.
Yeah, you will.
And then, well, you need your parking cones, they said. Still not a good one. You'll need your, this is, we need
Probably
you
be
for
more than 80
this.
pounds after it's set.
What?
Probably be more than 80 pounds after it's set.
We'll have to dig it out, I guess.
Yep.
Hi, Diane. How are you? That's my friend Diane that lives to the house. She lives in, actually, Palmyra lives. But we still haven't gotten a good guess.
Okay. Very good.
We want to ding,
That's
ding,
it.
ding. Come on, guys. That was the whole bag.
That was the whole bag.
Wow,
Oh my goodness. We thought we were going to get at least 3, and we were thinking maybe we should even dig another hole for another small one.
Pretty crazy.
Sandy says a great job. Whatever it is, they like it, John.
Whatever it is. I'm going to keep doing that just a little bit.
Linda said maybe put a stick in it to help pull it out. Lay
Actually,
down.
we do have something, but I don't know that it's time yet.
I don't think that'll. Yeah. There's still something else to do it, but we thought we were going to pour 3 of them today. We pictured something really different, but nobody guessed accurately yet. It's a decorative thing for by the gnome house. That should be a good clue. Come on, guys, give some guesses. Somebody has to know.
Nobody's guessed yet.
Nope.
Maybe if you show them what's going to go in there.
I don't think that'll help. Did anybody ever call you a mushroom, Rod?
No.
Sometimes they call me a mushroom. Did you know that? When I was teaching, they'd say, "Yo, mushroom." You know why they call me a mushroom?
Why?
Because I was a fun guy. Is that a good enough hint? Yep, thanks, Ruth. There are going to be mushrooms, hopefully, if this is a successful project. So this may be a how to do it, but it also may be a how not to do it. And you'll see where we made flaws. But we anticipated that this bag, 80-pound bag, would make at least three mushrooms. But this is one really tall one, and I should look up the types of mushrooms they are. Once we pull them out, you'll see. But did anybody else think that that's what it was that we were attempting to make? And I'm just saying attempting now. We're hoping that it works out.
Did they guess?
Yeah, Ruth did.
No, Ruth?
No, Ruth.
Oh, Ruth Fox?
Yeah. So if anybody comes to visit, they'll see them. I think it'll probably take a couple days for this to dry. When I made them before, I made planters and all kinds of stuff, but it was a mixture of sand and cement and what did I call it? peat moss, and it had maybe 4 things in it.
That's nice, right?
Judy wants to know who that is. Who are you?
Me?
Yeah.
What
You
do
don't
you
give
mean?
your last name or anything. Tell them whoever you want to say you are.
Riley?
She's Riley. She's the little forest fairy that appeared. We prayed for help, and lo and behold, she showed up. A little forest fairy.
So they guessed it. Carol? No, Ruth guessed it.
Yeah, Ruth.
So I don't think it's quite ready yet. I think this would sink, but once it gets a little firmer, we're going to countersink that in there. Probably down to the first thread or two. And then what happens? I don't know. You'll have to see. Okay, that looks cool.
We're on Thursday again, I think around the same time, 3 or 4 o'clock, I forget. I'll have to let you guys know. And another stand tall event. And hopefully we'll be ready then. We'll probably go and get more mix today and finish the other 2 mushrooms. And for them, Candy says it's going to be very cool. And then we'll let you guys see. If it works, we'll finish them up on Thursday. If it does not work, then we go to Plan B and show you another project. And we still have our roof to finish. And we had so much rain and all that everything was wet and it was too hot and all that. So we're hoping that we can get that finished too. We want to get it all. John wants to make a window box. Judy said, you're cute, right? Yep, everybody loves the young girl, and like I said, she'll be attending college in the fall. She's an outstanding, she was an Honor Society student, and
there it is.
Played, what do you call, how many letters? How did they say what you played?
Yeah, he basketball and lacrosse.
Yeah, what did it say? 12 letters? No. Yeah, 12 letters? No.
Yeah.
12 letters. She's a 12-letter athlete. She played field hockey, basketball, and lacrosse. Every season was varsity, right? You played varsity all 4 years.
Mm-hmm.
And the most important thing is she's a very kind person. And it's sad to see them grow up, but it's fun to see them turn into something wonderful. Yeah, she is Judy. And we were really fortunate she showed up. I pulled my neck and I'm having a lot of problems. I can hardly turn my head. And John had vertigo yesterday, and so we weren't sure. And so she was kind enough to come in her busy schedule with the summer and getting ready to go to school and starting practice for sports. And we're lucky enough that she showed up. Judy has a daughter that is an outstanding basketball player, and her daughter will be a sophomore, and I forget where she's going to school. But, so what do you think of this, guys? Are you going to try it? Or do you want to wait and see if it turns out first? John's laughing.
So we had one over there behind it, and then I think we had another one over there. So
Yeah, one they dug, and we
were attempting 3.
Yeah, we were attempting 3. We thought for sure we would have enough to do 3,
But this one, Mayor wanted it, like not a short head, wanted like a longer one. Kind of like those little pictures that we posted a few days ago, a little grouping of them. And so that's the deepest one. It's probably the depth of a shovel.
yeah, it had to be.
It's a little deeper than this shovel, whatever that measures.
Maybe about 18 inches.
Yeah, it might be 18 inches, and then I don't know what the circumference is. I mean, the diameter is, but
Yeah, we thought.
but this is a really big one. The other two aren't. They might be a shovel depth, and they're not. The one behind this one is a much larger diameter, and then the other one's a little smaller. And of course, Mayor always likes things grouped in threes, so we have three different sizes and depths and diameters. So they'll all be unique. And once this one firms up a little bit more, we'll countersink that screw that I showed you, because we'll need that hopefully to do the next part.
Yeah, hopefully that'll work. So like I said, I've made these before, but not like this. And I made them with a group, and we made them in buckets and all kinds of things. But we thought we would try this technique of digging the hole and making them. And so we're really excited, and hopefully we're able to dig them up. And if John has help, we can pull them up out of the ground, because they'll be pretty heavy. But we thought 80 pounds of the mix would easily do 3 mushrooms, and we thought, oh, we'll probably even need to dig another hole.
So that's
Yeah, please.
that's the lesson to be learned, that how the one bag, 180-pound bag, 18 inches by, I don't know what the diameter is. That's 1 pound. That's 180-pound bag.
Yeah,
I
please.
think we'll be okay with the other two, with the 1 pound, the other bag.
We'll have to make it work.
Yeah, I think we'll be okay with it.
But we thought this would be really fun, and it would look natural. And we could have mixed some paint in here, I think. And I think you can even buy stain to mix in it.
Yeah.
I thought about just putting some paint in, but then we decided we'd leave them natural. And I can always sponge some paint on if it works. You know, this is a big if it works.
This is just trying for the heck of it.
Yeah, we thought we would try it out and see how it was. And so it'll be fun to see a cluster of 3 mushrooms if it works. It may take a long time for them to dry out, because if you just put them in the dirt, they probably dry out really quickly, but I don't know how that would work.
Yeah, I don't know. I guess we'll see.
So I thought about putting
Some of
them
it
in the bag.
is contingent on the water mixture.
Yeah, so a couple people have said, make sure you check that you're following us, because I know our numbers went down, and more people are following us than before, and then the numbers are less. And so Facebook will unfollow you without you knowing it. So if you would be kind enough to just check and make sure you're following us, we would appreciate it. And if you haven't signed up for
The Telegram.
Telegram, there's a link there on our page, and you just click on that. We can't request for you to sign up. We can't reach out to you that way. You have to click on that link and sign up yourself. We're not allowed to do solicitation. Is that the word?
Yeah.
Yeah, we're not allowed to actively solicitate. And just like I on my Facebook page cannot reach out to you. If you reach out to me, I can respond, but I can't initiate it with our business page.
And we also have a YouTube channel, and we have some videos up there, but we have a lot of shorts too. So
Yeah, a lot of shorts. On Facebook, we'll be deleting all our old videos, so if you have a little time and you want to hoot and holler, go back and look at some of the old videos. Here, do you want to take the phone, honey?
Yeah.
Because Candy had an idea too that you can do. Yeah, I had a couple ways of thinking that we could do them, and maybe we'll try on one of the others. I was going to put a coffee can.
rules.
I was going to put a coffee can in it and put it in plastic and put it in there, and then when the cement got hard, I pulled the coffee can out so we'd have the indent, and then it could sit on on something and have that security of the indent, and it might not use. Maybe we'll try one like that, John.
What's that?
One of the smaller ones. We'll use. I pulled those coffee cans. Remember, and I said I was going to push them in there, and then there'd be an indent, and then I could sit it on like a birthday stand or whatever I wanted to do.
Yeah.
You know?
Well, you don't know till you try.
Yeah.
So we
thought it's
just
worth
trying it and just seeing how it goes. That's all.
Yeah, try it with you guys, and you see, not everything turns out and the way you hope, and some things do and some things don't. So at this point, we're thinking this is going to turn out.
Candy said she's put some videos on while she's been working on her chores.
Oh, good, thanks. Yeah, it's a shame Facebook's taking them all away, and you know, they're just going to be gone forever.
So I don't want to lose the moment to be able to sink that in there
Is it getting hard?
a little bit, but not quite.
We should put something over top of it so like when wild animals run through they don't fall in.
Right, I know. That wouldn't be good.
Now when it's dark, all the lions and tigers and bears, we don't want them to fall in there. And actually when it gets a little harder and you sink the thing in, let's put I think they're called gills of the mushroom. You know, draw the lines in, how they have the gills. I think we'll do that too.
Candy says she thinks this mushroom will be just charming.
Yep. I was really excited. I've wanted to do this for a couple months now, and it was too hot or raining or going to rain in the forecast, and you know, all the gods didn't line up properly, but it worked out today, and we were able to get some help, which is wonderful, and it's very exciting. So we're anxious to see. Has anybody else made, like, I think we should try making some stepping stones and some stuff.
Yeah, well, now that we know how to mix it, you probably could. We just have to figure out how to make some forms to pour it into.
Yeah, I'm sure we have some stuff that we could pour it into, buckets and things. But has anybody...
Hi, Debbie from Colorado. Good to see you.
What is everybody...
Harley says there's so many great ideas while watching you on your lives. Marilyn's full of them.
Full of something, yeah.
Full of creative ideas in her brain.
Yeah, and I try to be different, and I try
thank you.
do different things, and you never know how they're going to turn out, but I think them out in my brain, and like I said, probably about 20 years ago was when Martha Stewart had that in her magazine, and probably you could Google it, and it had all this stuff in it, and we mixed it in. Nina probably has access to one of those little mixers, cement mixers, and you put it all in there and just stir it up and add water and keep churning it up, and you get a really nice mixture. And I made planters and all kinds of stuff, but when John and I were first together, we forgot to bring them in one winter, and they all disintegrated. And I think I had them maybe 10 years, do you think, John?
I don't recall, Mayor.
Yeah, and you could put like seashells in them. I did big flower urns, like big pots and urns out of it.
Debbie says, you give us the kitty litter cake recipe?
Yeah, I did move that. I brought that video forward so you could see it one more time before Facebook snatches it.
I was able to download it on my phone, and I tried posting it on YouTube, but it didn't take. So I have to try again. I don't know what went wrong, but
I was able to pull it up and put it on Facebook again. So you may want to take a peek before Facebook deletes all of them.
Krista says, all your ideas are amazing and educational.
They're all fun, and I try to use my brain. I don't want to use AI, or generally I don't go to Pinterest. I want to think of ideas myself, and you know, I could come up with something that either I flash past on Facebook or whatever, and so, you know, I'm not saying they're all something I never saw before, but I may have seen them and not paid attention or whatever.
I think that's still a little too wet to put that pin in.
Okay.
Krista says, that was the best. Maybe for my birthday in September, you'll make another one.
Yeah. Yeah,
Then it won't be a surprise.
Yeah, it won't be a surprise. I'm in an event next week, and I think it's Wednesday. I'll post it when it gets closer to the time. I'm in an event, one of Chris Hunter's events, and it's a cake, and so I didn't want to make the same cake again, so I have another cute idea and something maybe you'll enjoy and you could make. I try to make things that aren't really complicated but look kind of cool, like the spring rolls. If you saw them, you would think they were really hard, but when you saw them being made, they're really simple.
Debbie says, you're unique, 1 in a million.
Oh, thanks.
Without a doubt.
So
Thank
you
you.
want to make sure you watch next week. I think it's Wednesday. Is the it's a cake, and it'll be a different cake, and I think you'll really enjoy seeing it. And it's something that you could do and use your creativity and make whatever you want. And then Thursday I'm back in Standing Tall. I think Stand Tall next Thursday.
Yeah, it
I'll post
all
it as
runs
we get
together.
Closer.
Candy says she has some cement caulking stuff. She's hoping to repair cement deer's antlers and legs.
Yeah, tell her what you use for that.
Yeah, I don't know. It's just a thought, Candy. I had, in fact, it's over here. I'll get it. I had to repair
The fountain.
the fountain. I'll get it. The poor goose neck broke, and
The weed whacker got them. When they were cutting our lawn, the weed whacker and the goose had a falling out. And John one day just
So
went
the only-
through-
the only thing with this is it had a piece of rebar that went between the two pieces, and I guess that made a difference. But the whole thing was off.
the whole head.
The whole head was off. So
Don't let them fall in the mushroom.
no. Mare said she remembers from the guy from before that.
I used to buy wholesale from like an antique dealer of all these old cement things and all. That's how we have all the fountains. I bought them many, many years ago, and I like the old kind of beat up ones. I just think they're so cool. And I found somebody, and we used to sell them at the store at the shore when we had that. I sold them before that, and then when John and I had the store at the shore, we sold quite a few of them, and many of them would need repair, and that's what I used, liquid nails?
Yeah. So Mare said I think we just used the liquid nail. So I ordered some liquid nail and
From Amazon.
from Amazon. It actually came, which was good. The package came with a plastic cone-shaped dispenser that you could use. You didn't have to, but in this particular case, it worked well, and I could angle it at a 45, and then I was able to place it all around where I wanted it to go, and then I fitted the two pieces together, and I wrapped it around with bungee cord to hold it while it's set, and seems to be doing well. And then on the fountain in the center, it had a big crack 360 around the waist, and so that worked well because I still had that applicator tip, and then I went in there and used that to fill in that crack and smooth it all out.
And that
And-
holds up even in the cold weather. When you repair, you just have to make sure that everything, the cement is bone dry.
Yeah, so the main thing, Candy, is if she said that's good, her rebar showing too. Yeah, if you can fit it together and you're able to wrap it around with a bungee cord or something to hold it while it sets, then it'll be okay. I had to figure that out first before I tried gluing it.
Over the years, I've been in co-ops probably 50 years, and buying and selling and all on the side. And you learn how to repair things. And back in the day, there was no Google or any of that. I just would always ask people stuff, and that's how I learned. And it's really amazing. You find great people that teach you old school methods. So most of the things that I do, if you notice, it's old school. I'm not using a lot of newer products. Number one, they're very expensive, and number two, I just like the old school. So actually, probably, if we wanted to, we could sprinkle dirt on the top of it, you know, to give it some look. But
Yeah, you could. It's wet enough still. It's still pretty wet. It's not. If I put that thing in now, it's just going to fall over.
yeah,
And it appears water's rising
up.
to the top. So, and I guess that's supposed to do that. That's why those guys have that float stuff or something
Yeah,
that
they keep.
they keep smoothing it around.
Yeah,
But yeah, so that's what Mare figured out, and our only mess up, I guess, was not buying another bag.
yeah. We thought 80 pounds seemed like an awful lot. If you're buying it, it seems like a lot. But that's all the craft supplies. You get something and then you're like, that's not very much, you know, whether it's paint or whatever, paper, whatever it is you buy, it's just,
That's
it's,
how.
it's a money pit when you go to Home Depot or Lowe's or any of those stores. And also, we love that little hardware store, and that's what, last night the smoke detector battery went low, and it beeped the whole night strong, and I woke John up at 6:30.
So it kept Marilyn awake, but I never heard it.
He told me I was really impatient. I lasted all night till 6:30, John.
Yeah, I know.
He said, I am so impatient.
Couldn't wait another half hour.
He said I could have waited another half hour.
But anyway, I have to
He had to go to the little hardware
store
and
to
get
buy the
batteries.
bag because you have to have special. Well, I forget what the thing was. 125 or something. It's some small lithium battery that goes in the smoke detector. And so you have to take that head off, and then, of course, the alarm goes off because now it's disconnected, and you have to turn that off. And then, of course, the alarm company says, "Hey, there's a problem. Do you know there's a problem?" And then all this fallout happens until you can go get another battery and put everything back together again. So
But I was impatient. I only waited 6.5 hours.
right,
I could have waited.
couldn't wait another half hour for John to wake up.
Every 2 minutes, beep, beep, beep. And John slept through the whole thing.
I slept through the whole thing. Never heard it. Heard it when I woke up, but not while I was sleeping.
And he was not a happy camper. He accused me of being impatient.
Being impatient.
He doesn't like to get up till what, 7:30 or something.
Yeah, 7:30.
So if I could only have
Waited another half hour, I would have got up at 7. But hey, that's how it goes some mornings.
And we were so anxious to do this with you guys, and so we're hoping by Thursday maybe they'll be ready and we'll finish that. If not, we have other known projects out here to do, weather pending. And we have somebody here, a repair person here. John's.
They couldn't see. I'm not in the camera.
Oh, you're not in the camera.
No.
Okay.
But anyway, so it'll be fun, guys, and we'll see how this turns out, and we'll run and get another bag and fill those other 2 holes in today, and we'll see how they turn out. I think they're going to be cool.
Yeah, we're very excited. I am.
And so just have about 2 minutes left, Mara.
Okay. Well, thanks, guys, and just say a little prayer that our mushrooms work out. And like I said, we always try to find something a little bit different that we think you guys might enjoy. And hopefully we'll we'll be able to finish them up on Thursday. If not, we have another couple gnome projects that we want to get that house all finished for the summer. And we got a really cute picnic table at a antique shop that was having a flea market out front, and it's really cute, and we'll show you that when we get back there.
Candy says her mother got up and smashed the smoke detector to pieces when she was older, and her husband said your mom should have waited for me. And I said, well, she could have called you at 3 a.m., but I think she nailed it herself. LOL.
That's how I felt. By 6:30, I'm like, I think I can't take this anymore.
Maybe we can, Candy. Candy says, get an ice cream while we're out.
Yeah.
So, hey, guys, we're going to wrap it up. There's less than 1 minute, and thanks for the hearts, and we appreciate you coming along, and thanks for... Make sure you follow us, and check our channel on YouTube, and sign up for the Telegram. And, hey, it's Thank You, Krista, again, and we were happy to pin Station. She's on, so it's 4 o'clock. We got to go.
Another fun guy.
Have a great day.